with each other. You know, they're just coming off of a game from earlier today. You know, maybe for the Rocket Brawlers, maybe there's a little bit more involved here because you know you have a second chance against the team that dropped you down earlier. So you know this could be an interesting rematch for this team. But I believe this is a look at Bayridge.
We got the Owen sub. Imagine.
Yeah, he could play.
Oh, wouldn't be good though. No, definitely not. I'm sorry, he cannot hang. Owen cannot hang.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think you're correct. I do believe you're correct there. Owen cannot hang with some of these players, but maybe most,
if not all.
Most, if not all.
Yeah.
Well, someone's happy they're on stream.
Someone's at.
Crazy emote.
That's a good emote.
Stream. Insane.
That's a good emote.
That's insane.
Yeah.
We'll move on from that. You should hit that when we go back to the desk.
So no?
Yes, so no.
I'm okay. Thanks for the offer, though.
Owen just walked on camera. Do you think he would do it?
Owen would not do it.
That was really funny what you just did.
Thank you.
That nobody else saw.
Thank you. I know.
I saw it.
Gotta keep it under wraps. Not too many people can know about
this very niche joke that you just referenced. Yeah.
Very
it's
niche
on the
joke.
come up. You know, it could be something one day. Anyway, you know what could be something is this series. This definitely could be something I remember from today because I think this has potential to be. I think this has the ingredients to be a good one.
Hey, elimination game rematch.
Oh yeah,
definitely something to be on the lookout for, and something that both of these teams. You know, you're talking about how having played each other, they're definitely a bit more prepared, at least going into this game. And the M80 jersey. Well, ooh. I have my favorite.
You have your favorite?
I got my favorite. Is it Nas, though?
Shout out M80.
Is it Nas, though? That's the real question.
Yeah, have him turn around. This is the back of the jersey.
He's locked in. It don't matter.
That's fine.
You know, it's all good. It's all good. It better be my goat Nas, though.
Let's pretend it is.
Let's pretend it's Nas. You know what? We take those. We take those every day.
Yeah.
Rocket League.
I was like, this very awkward silence for 3 seconds.
I think it was good silence.
Yeah, you know.
It's good.
They don't want to hear us talking the entire time.
I'm down.
At least I don't think so.
Backroom definitely doesn't want to hear us talk this entire time.
No, they don't.
Those guys don't like us back there. I don't know.
No.
I'm ready to hear wah 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 wah.
No, don't give him any ideas.
Nah. Wow. Wow, we're doing some very important logistical things in the back room right now.
Very important to the day. Hold on, watch this.
I just can't believe it. I just can't believe it. Like there's so much happening. There's so
Are you
much
overstimulated right now?
I'm not overstimulated. I'm just.
Oh, now okay. Well, now you're gonna steal.
Yes, I'm gonna steal it. Like, of course.
I mean, it was obvious.
So I actually don't. Again, we're gonna go back to Star Wars somehow, some way.
Somehow,
we're gonna go back.
Returned.
We're gonna go back to Star Wars. I already forgot what it was.
We already talked about the new Lego.
We already talked about the new Lego.
You missed it.
So wait, what was?
Wait, don't look over at my screen. You're cheating.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, you absolutely cheated.
Yes, I am.
Would you have gotten that if? Actually, no. You probably wouldn't have.
I probably would have gotten it last.
I think you're doing it the same order as me, like literally the exact same. I don't know. I thought this one was pretty easy. Yeah, same order as me. I don't know. This one was easy.
This seems suspiciously easy, yeah.
That's what I thought. And I thought Saturday, Sunday were like the hard ones.
Sunday is supposed to be the hardest one.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think we're just tough.
I'm just goated.
I think we're just tough, honestly. I don't know.
Speaking of goated, I just saw KB walk by. Shout out the St. Clair Call of Duty team.
Shout out COD.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gone.
He's gone?
Back into his hidey hole.
In nest 1?
Yes.
Man. What is this one? I've never seen this one before.
You've never seen... Oh.
No.
Hey, Prod, we gotta get the Prod pips. Give me wireless. I'll get back there. We'll do pips with some narration.
I see. I'm not really like a Domino's enjoyer. So like, how does it work?
You just oh wow, if I could use my hands. You just match it to the correct one, and then it has like this one has to equal. So every square has to be 4. Like I can
So
do
you
this.
just have to place it in the right spot.
Yes.
I see. I see.
That is incorrect. I already see it. No, I see how to do it. I see how to do it.
Well, anyway, we should be
Anyways.
hopefully getting into this game soon. I think players are still just logging in to their stations. Looks like Bayridge is ready to go. Looks like people are in. We have some. Looks like. Did I see 3 M&K players for Bayridge?
That's good.
It looked like
That's
it.
good.
It looked like it. I don't know. I could be wrong, but
It's very, very good. M&K, I can't say that, but M&K is the best way to play. That's all I can say. Oh, wait, that was a bar.
Yeah, I was gonna say, was that intentional?
Nope. I mean, yes. Yes, it was. That was completely intentional.
Always say yes.
Always say yes.
Always
Hey, I'm just lying. I'm just actively lying.
Prod is saying almost there, so that's a WCOM.
Hey, thanks, Phaser in the back. Appreciate you.
Yeah, thanks, Prod, for keeping us updated. Appreciate you.
That's Phaser to you, all right? Gotta say it's government.
The full Govy?
The full Govy. I mean,
full
like, are we
Govy.
saying the full Govy? I don't think we should.
Nah, probably not.
Oh, wow. That was tough.
Yes.
That was tough.
I don't care.
Oh, wow.
Man.
I felt that in my bones. I won't lie.
We're just having a fun time, just talking. You know, it's
We're
for
talking to the
everyone
disembodied
else in
voice.
the venue. It sounds like we're like crazy talking to like
No,
imaginary.
we
people.
definitely definitely sound kind of
No,
crazy.
I think everyone's just tuned us out at this point.
You know what? Yeah.
Start talking about Lego Batman. And everyone's like, oh, get
Get
out of here, bro. Like, get these, yeah, literally.
Hey, rep the M80. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wait, Gentlemates. Whoops.
That's Gentlemates.
You know what? Like,
I thought you were a Rocket League. I thought you were a Rocket League.
Yo.
This
Chill
guy
out.
is
Yo, chill out.
LARPing,
Yo,
bro.
I'm not LARPing, bro. I'm not LARPing. See that? That's my Boston winners right there. That's my major winners. All right. Boston was cinema. Were you there?
No, I did not.
We're LARPing.
I've never claimed to be a Rocket League fan.
Who would have said
When?
that? Who would have said
When have I claimed that?
Yesterday.
Yesterday. When yesterday? Specifically, yes. When?
Oh, wow.
So I don't think we spoke yesterday.
That's hard. We probably did. Hold on.
No, I don't think we did.
I will go back.
I don't think we did.
There is a point in time in which we spoke yesterday. Hold on.
No, this doesn't count. That server does not count. How does that count? This guy. It's not even Rocket League related. It's Counter-Strike related.
But we spoke.
All right. I'll give you that. Sure.
I'm surprised you gave me that. I won't lie.
Whatever.
You know what? I'll take it.
Another successful rage bait.
Rage baited.
Well, hopefully no one else is going to be rage baited on stage, and everyone will take the game.
Hopefully we're not rage baiting Prod with our comms.
Probably.
Scale of 1
maybe.
to 10. Scale of 1 to 10.
You know, we
what
do
you
have another
thinking?
spot and headset on the couch if
Yeah,
Hayden wants to come out.
We gotta get Hayden out here.
Yeah, bro.
I don't know why he's been ducking us. This guy.
He has a job to do. To be TBH.
Well, there's another person who can do his job though. That's the thing.
Yeah, MJ. No, he's John B. stream today.
Owen's sleeping.
Oh, Owen. Yeah. I guess he could do something. But he's putting out a lot of fires.
That's fair.
He's doing.
That's fair.
Oh, is Owen cooking something right now? Okay.
Yeah, he's cooking something on the Steam marketplace.
I'm excited. Prod is telling us to stay tuned. Not cooking up a
big trade deal.
A big trade deal.
Big sale.
Just slinging those cases back and forth. Hey,
Hey.
I don't blame him.
I don't blame him either. What are we talking about?
But either way, he's cooking. We can predict this series. I mean, I think it's maybe tough to predict for us just because we don't know much about these two. I mean, maybe I would give a little bit of an edge to Bayridge just because they've already won one and are coming in decently high ranked. Rocket Brawlers coming in as the 9th ranked team. Bayridge is the number 2 ranked team, according to our information. So definitely a bit of a gap. It'd be nice. I don't know if they have. Do they have team rosters for the high schools?
Yes, we do.
So we can also get
rosters.
ranks potentially. Because this is tier 1. This is the. Okay, so 2 GCs,
GC,
2 GCs and a champ, and then on the Rocket Brawlers, a champ, 2 champs, a diamond, and then their bench players a plat. So, not bad.
It's not too bad.
Not bad, but definitely on paper, Bayridge definitely, I would say, this roster of Happy Cappy 5, Grant U, and Atomic Noob. Definitely, that's a fire. That's a fire name.
Atomic Noob 9684. That's good.
Bro, just without the numbers. Without the numbers, it's cleaner.
My bad.
Drop the numbers.
My bad.
It's cleaner that way.
I think Flamingoru on Rocket Brawlers. I think that kind of takes it now.
Adam Bobcat. Zim Zam Zoom. We've seen him before.
Have we?
We have. It was a high school event a couple months ago. Brennan was here because this is where the Rocket Brawlers are from. Mm-hmm. And Zim Zam Zoom was one of the members on that team. And I think Adam Bobcat actually is familiar as well. So we have seen this team before at St. Clair on stream. I can't remember. I think it was like a high school tour. I think, or it was some sort of event. I can't remember exactly, but I do remember seeing them here. If Patrick was here, he would be able to help me.
I'm sorry, I'm not
Rip
him.
Patrick.
I'll leave. It's okay.
Rip Patrick.
Rip Patrick. He just went home for the summer.
Yeah, man.
What you mean, rip? What was that?
Fly high.
Oh no.
We should have remoted him in.
Huh?
We should have remoted him in.
We should have. We can still get him, no?
It's true. So he might still be sleeping though.
No, that guy wakes up early.
I don't know. Adam might still be sleeping.
Adam's definitely asleep, as per usual.
Are you seeing Patrick online?
No, but he's never online.
Sweet. I was gonna say he's never on Discord.
Hey, I'm asking.
Message him, be like, yeah, right now.
There we go.
There we go.
I sent the request to Patrick Smoke Chambers.
If
and when he responds,
will we get
you never know.
a Patrick Smoke Chambers cameo today?
That'd be crazy. Oh wow, not the Zen mode.
Zen mode. Damn. Is that Aura?
I think that's tough. I think that's tough.
He's trying to clip farm while he's on stream.
That's what I said this earlier.
I mean, I'd probably do the same. I'd probably do the same.
That's what I did my first time on stream.
Yeah.
I was just doing stuff and I was clip farming. So no, I actually didn't do that one.
What did you do? Because I think I was on that stream.
The first GC stream I was at,
Oh, yo, we should get a pip. We should get a pip of that.
I don't think we should. I don't think we should pip the casters. I don't think we should pip us right now, low key.
That would have been funny. That was did you guys win that game?
Yes, we did win that game. I think we have. Do we have a loss on stream?
Yes. We did 2 GC games in second semester, and you guys are playing Durham. It was NACE playoffs.
Oh, yes.
That was a tough one.
That one.
We don't talk about that.
We don't talk about that one.
But it's okay. But you had. Was it the other one? I wasn't there. It was Patrick and Owen, I think, who were casting it.
Yes,
Did you guys win that one?
We won. Yes, that one we won,
okay.
And that's the one Owen was just going insane about. My GOAT teammate, Darker Stars.
The Odin.
The Odin.
The Odin specialist.
The Odin specialist. Honestly, yeah, that's how it is. I won't lie.
Guess what? Yeah, it's a game now.
I'll play this corner.
Here we
We
go.
got comms as well.
Do we have comms as well?
We got comms
Oh
and
my
cams.
God.
Oh, wow.
That's crazy. We're really breaking new ground here at Saints Gaming, and oh my, we're getting things going. Bayridge, that's my G right there, with the opening goal. What a redirect.
Good shit, guys.
From Choppa. Did you see that?
Yeah, that was a good pass, honestly. Very well placed and well timed. And G, with the gumption just flying through the mid, very low boost as well.
Play fast.
Just gonna go in and take it. Happy with the whiff as Super Juicy is more than glad enough to just air dribble off the left side wall and get that goal for the Rocket Brawlers, answering right back with the stylish one of his
I think this has potential to be a pretty close series as well, similar to what we saw earlier. Both these teams coming out firing to start. Kickoff now as we get our first demo of the match. Bayridge getting that one, and now in control. Here's G now, trying to move through this defense. That's going to be a nice touch from Super Juicy. So both teams just trading blows early, but not really taking that next step yet. Although look at this, Bayridge almost had a good opportunity. Setting it up the wing, but not able to finish as G now carrying it up himself through mid, but a nice save coming through from Super Juicy to keep us knotted at one.
Flick just going a little bit too high right into the hands of the Rocket Brawlers as ball is going to get sent right on over. G with a nice cut, sending that ball towards the right orange side. And whoa, what a pinch from the Rocket Brawlers. Honestly, was very dangerous as a little bit of a wall side pitch as well goes the way of Bayridge. Now it's Happy Cappy off of the pass from G, just trying to get as much of the ball as he possibly can. Very low boost on the side of Bayridge as the pass just barely goes wide. What a save. There's a lot of power on that one, but passing plays for passing plays. Both these teams are just trading back and forth in offense, defense, everything. Playing very, very carefully, trying to find any cracks in the armor that they can.
Well, you can tell that both these teams, they're trying to look for the cracks, but you can tell there is a sense of familiarity with these squads. Like we had mentioned before, these guys playing each other in the upper bracket earlier today, rematch of that game where Bayridge took it. We'll see if the Rocket Brawlers can find their revenge. It was a quick start, but we've slowed things down as Happy Cappy now trying to take it up in the blue zone. That's going to get redirected for a friendly touch for the Rocket Brawlers. Another massive save from Super Juicy. A couple really nice plays in the defensive end for your Rocket Brawlers players. Now they're trying to turn that defense into offense. Choppa, though, he's going to have control. No one in the areas. Both Zim Sam Zoom and Super Juicy trying to go for it. Demo coming through as well, giving Bayridge momentary control.
The Bayridge very unrelenting in terms of transitioning from that defense to the offense. It feels like they just have so much control in so many different aspects that Rocket Brawlers, whether it seems like they have an opportunity or not, it just feels like a trap. And whoa, Choppa trying to send a long ball to the backboard is gonna get whiffed by G, and Happy Cappy is, hey, Super Juicy. He's completely fine with getting a free open net. Gonna get the second goal for the Rocket Brawlers, and now Bayridge, less than 2 minutes remaining. They're gonna have to answer back with a much faster goal than previous.
And what did we say last time? We take those.
We take those every day.
We take those in any situation, but really good patience being shown by this Rocket Brawler side, just waiting to find the right opportunity to get that go-ahead goal, but definitely still not over yet. G with a little bit of a bounce pass, but nobody there to finish it. It's now the Rocket Brawlers back in control. Choppa trying to get back. Be this last line of defense. G's gonna send it up, but still not enough to clear. Does have a teammate in the area, but Adam Bobcat gonna try and keep this possession alive for the Rocket Brawlers. Time ticking away now for Bayridge. They're gonna have to start picking up the pace if they want to find this equalizer.
Good little shadow defense from G, just gonna give Bayridge at least a little bit of time that they so desperately need, but Adam Bobcat just getting in there on the defense. So many bumps coming through as Yes, the little boost is so hard for Bayridge to try and find their way in when they're getting squeezed by the Rocket Brawlers. They just have to try and make anything work from virtually nothing, and it seems the Rocket Brawlers, they're more than fine with just playing a lot of defense. Shot from G is just going to get saved out by Super Juicy as he honestly wanted to go for the carry with the air dribble. No flip reset is going to be hit, but still, 40 seconds left. Bayridge, what can you do right here, right now?
Well, it's going to have to be quick because clock playing fourth man, but
wow.
does not matter as G with the second of the match. I mean, look at this. Like you said, off the 50, nice little rebound off the wall. Just not much you're able to do.
We take
if
those.
You're the Rocket Brawlers. Another one where we take that. And
every day.
A late tie. I don't know. We might be getting another dose of overtime. Definitely isn't impossible. Still some time left for either of these sides to find the go-ahead. But it's going to have to come soon.
Nice little forward ball from G. Going to cut it off in that midfield as Choppa as well is going to get forced out by his teammate into scoring a goal. Wow. Bayridge, they just stabilize so quickly, and whenever they start their attack, whenever they get going. 2 goals produced in what feels like, the past 20 seconds. So now the Rocket Brawlers put on the back foot, only 20. Well, what can they do here? Kickoff is going to go their way, going to give them a little bit of an opportunity, but wasting so much time here in this midfield. Happy Cappy is very awkward as Super Juicy goes for the solo and gets that goal.
And look at this. I mean, both teams trading goals now. That's a really nice setup.
Nice double.
From Super Juicy. I mean, he takes his own lob, essentially passing it to himself off the backboard, and just a nice little tap in. Doesn't need to be pretty. Just have to get the job done. And job's not finished for either of these teams as overtime looming once again.
Unless Super Juicy gets a nice 50 like that. If he beats Choppa here, he does send the ball mid, but no teammates going to be there as overtime for the first game of this series. Is going to be Reed Zimmerman with the delayed kickoff. Is going to send that ball into the hands of G as he has to send it very quickly towards the sidewall. A little team pinch, goes over one, not over the second, but sealing down might be a goal. A double commit, it's a little too awkward. Now Bayridge, you have to scramble to get back. G just has to play as much defense as possible. The ball bounces off the pole as Chopper takes some solo control. Ball's gonna bounce up right into the hands of G. Might even get a bump for his troubles, but no, Chopper hits that ball to the side. Now it's the Rocket Brawlers in control as they try once again to stabilize.
Man, so many opportunities left on the table for the Rocket Brawlers, and what a massive save from Super Juicy. I mean, we've said it a couple times now, but just making plays on both ends of the field, really keeping this Rocket Brawlers team in it. But neither of these teams done yet. First minute of overtime has been eclipsed. We've seen some exciting exchanges thus far, but who is going to blink first? As Bayridge trying to control the ball in their own end, it's going to be Happy taking it up the wing himself. He's trying to maybe set it up for a teammate, but once again, Super Juicy there for the disruption. Now a scramble in the corner. Super Juicy is going to carry it himself. Is going to come out with it, but Choppa with the interception. And again, Rocket Brawlers, you think they give it up, but they're just able to rotate back in so quickly and find control again. Both teams doing a really good job at fighting for these possessions tooth and nail.
That's a really nice long ball from G. Zim has to use all his boosts just to try and get a handle of it. But still, Bayridge, they've been playing very steadily, slowly but surely. You're starting to feel it, and it's looking that way in the boost. G, even with no boost, sets that ball up for his teammate Choppa. Gonna come flying in, but 3 members of the Rocket Brawlers are gonna be there to try and stop this. The shot is gonna go a little wide, but G picking up that back left is going to be able to get the reset off the corner. Gets one, nearly getting past 2.
That's
Happy
tough.
Cappy picks up the remains as he tries to get the shot off, but G just ending off that first game as Bayridge take game 1.
The silencer from G coming in, and you knew someone was going to blink eventually. I mean, look at all this pressure that Bayridge is setting. I mean, you can only hold it for so long. And Bayridge opened up game 1, a thriller to start this series. They had to really scrap for that one, and what a Masterful performance from G. The hat trick as well. 939 overall score. Really, really solid stuff for this Bayridge star. And they're going to need another performance like that if they're going to hope to move on in this bracket.
Yeah, most definitely. Hey, look at it, bro. Big G.
We hit the emotes after that.
Well, you got to hit the emotes every time, after every game. What are we saying, man? That's the point. Being at LAN, being on stream, definitely not to win, right?
No, it's just Cliff Armin emote as much as possible.
Exactly. You get it. You get it.
I try. You know, I've been at a couple of these esports events. You know, I know what to expect.
Just a few. Just a few.
Just a couple.
Yeah, getting ready for game 2. It seems Mr. Owen here is gonna try and fix some cams for us.
Yeah.
Making sure we're all good for these next games. But yo, big ups Owen.
Big ups Owen.
W cam integration. And I heard some comms as well at the start of that first game. That was
honestly, I was a little overstimulated at the start. I can't lie. It was a lot. You know, you're trying to talk over Rocket League comms, but I think it'd be cool if we could get prods to say like, oh hey, we're gonna do like a listen in like 10 seconds. Then let's listen in to the
hey, hear me out. Hear me out.
The one side. Hey, could happen. Make that work.
We listen in after the first goal. Down?
Sure.
Mr. Phaser?
We could.
All right.
You said no, but, you know, it's too bad. We could have cooked a little bit.
Oh, wow. Lots of demos going to go the way of the Rocket Brawlers. Lots of time. Happy, Cappy, and Chop again get taken out within the first few seconds. So Rocket Brawlers try and bring this ball as upfield as possible. Chopper's going to send it around the world by the goalpost. Tries to get a pinch as well off the wall. Isn't able to get it. G's going to cut it off and send it to the side. Zimzam Zoom with a nice cut. No shot, but it is going to get whiffed out by Bayridge. And now once again, the Rocket Brawlers sending so much manpower towards these side walls. Honestly, the mid presence so far has been looking rather weak as Bayridge, on the other hand, they're just so heavily focused on mid, just sending those long balls as far as possible. G with no boost has to try and save the ball, but Super Juicy with the placement gets that first goal for the Rocket Brawlers.
Hey, he's been the star the entire time. I mean, look at this. I mean, beautiful flying, a nice touch to add that to their score, and he's been making plays. Like we said earlier, he's just been all over the place, getting things done for the Rocket Brawlers. And the good start here is they're going to take control at the kickoff, but it's a nice save coming through from Happy to make sure that they're still down 1, but Rocket Brawlers still trying to push a little bit. Adam Bobcat not able to come up with the ball there as Super Juicy still lurking in the corner. Bobcat saving this possession, still going through for the side of the Rocket Brawlers. Bayridge need to focus on clearing this out if they want hope at putting some more pressure on offense. It's Choppa trying to save this out, but both teams just continuing to trade blows, and Bayridge just can't seem to get this one out of their own end. They finally do, but can they capitalize on it?
Man, Adam Bobcat has such a good opportunity there with a slight touch from Choppa, just turns it all away. Geez, just going to be a little slow to follow that ball as Happy Cappy is going to be able to save it off the back wall. Oh my word, just coming down towards that goal line, save that goal. Now 3 minutes remaining on the clock. Rocket Brawlers still with the advantage, yes, but after the double demo from Choppa, that's going to give Bayridge all the time in the world that they need. 50 doesn't even go Juicy's way. Adam Bobcat is there, but the redirect from Juicy is even better. Nice shot. Definitely been the star so far for the Rocket Brawlers, and after this shot, you can tell. He's starting to turn up. He's starting to feel himself.
I think based off his reaction game, I don't even think he expected that to go in. But hey, we take those, and the Rocket Brawlers now will take that 2-goal lead as we get closer to the halfway point of Game 2. Looking to equalize this series. So Rocket Brawlers gonna have to play in their own end for a little bit as Bayridge putting some pressure now, but quickly that's ended as playing defense now, and they've been forced to play so much defense in this game. Well, such a difference from Game 1 where it felt like they had so much control on offense, but they couldn't break through the defense. Now they're just forced to play back so much as they can because Brennan now is really turning up the heat.
Yeah, Rocket Brawlers, they just seem to be honestly a different team, playing so much faster than they did in the first game. But what is even faster is Chapa. The nice goal, able to get that mid boost to bounce that ball up for himself is, hey, he's just speedy. He is just speedy. 1 goal deficit now for Bayridge. 2 minutes remaining. More than enough time to get it done if needed. But the Rocket Brawlers, with how they've been playing so far, it'll definitely be difficult.
It's definitely going to be a test, but I mean, we've seen what Bayridge was able to do. I mean, they scored, what was it, 2 goals in the last, like, minute 30 in game number 1. So they definitely have the ability to turn it up. And I think now that you find your first one, now you have the momentum, the wind in your sails, you could say, to carry you forward potentially. But these guys on the Rocket Brawlers that have really been putting in a quality second game, they are trying to fight as hard as they can to keep this going. And that's going to help as Adam Bobcat reestablishes that 2-goal lead. That's a nice hit off of this redirect from Super Juicy. Once again, being involved in so many plays that have happened in the second game.
Yeah, man, I don't know. I don't know what else to say. The Rocket Brawlers, they've just been playing exceptionally well this game. Super Juicy, Adam Bobcat, they've just been everywhere. Especially the cuts from Zim Zam Zoom have been even more integral. Shot from Adam, it's going to go a little bit wide, giving Bayridge at least a little bit of an opportunity, but with the boost in the tank, it's so hard.
So difficult now, but still have a little bit of time to work with, although it's definitely favoring the Rocket Brawlers the longer this goes on. But of course, as soon as I say that, G strikes again. Once again, making it a little bit more interesting as we get later into this game. Doesn't get any easier than that for G, as Bayridge still fighting, still have a chance to make something happen here.
Okay, nice little high ball pop to yourself, able to produce that goal. That's definitely the moment that you need from the team. And G, with a very early pre-jump, is going to get a handle on the ball, but it still goes the way of the Brawlers. And Super Juicy, my goodness, he's just styling. Pops the ball up for himself, gets the reset. Why not? Let me get one more touch just for my troubles. 4-2, man. It just seems like the Rocket Brawlers, they're willing this 2-goal difference into existence every single time. Every time I think Bayridge, we're there. We're right there. The Rocket Brawlers answer in kind immediately.
And how quick is that answer? I mean, that was what, not even 10, 15 seconds after Bayridge is able to find another one. So really good job for the Rocket Brawlers to rebound after a painful loss in overtime in game number 1. Game 3 setting itself up to be really interesting as we get closer and closer to that. Bayridge still have a little bit of time, about 30 seconds, but as Juicy scores his 4th of the match, it's just going to be even harder now. I think this 3-goal deficit, we're getting to a point where it becomes insurmountable.
Yeah, and definitely with this level of play, 30 seconds, it's looking all but over. And if you are a Bayridge, you have to look towards that 3rd game, see what went wrong in this one and how we're going to come back, how we're going to fix it. Especially, how do we shut down Juicy? Because he's definitely been playing out of his mind, at least in this game. 4 goals to his name is... It's just crazy.
Getting it done on defense.
Getting it done on defense as well. Might get it done again on the attack. My goodness. He wants to go for the double hat trick at this point. 5 goals for Juicy. Just doing everything for his team off the save.
I mean, another redirect to himself. I mean, we're just styling on him at this point. Like you were saying. I mean, it's getting ridiculous at this point. This one most definitely going the way of Brennan, and a hard-fought victory. A good response as well from game number 1. So game 3, very pivotal in this series coming up as we're knotted at 1. LeBron-type numbers for Super Juicy. 5 goals on 9 shots.
Honestly,
and 2 saves as well.
It's really reminiscent of G in the first game. If I'm going to be honest, like the point difference is eerily similar to the first game, just on the opposite side this time. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm definitely excited. I like the dominance that they showed even after losing in OT in that first game. They're chilling, they're completely fine. Yes, the first bit of the game was slow, kind of control pace, but like, hey, the Brawlers, they were ready to scrap. They were more than happy, more than ready to scrap, and scrap they did. Now, getting into game 3, how do Bayridge respond? How do they bring back what we saw in that first game to try and win this series?
I think it's getting off to a good start, like a really hot start. Finding that first goal. I think in game 2, you're always playing from behind, right? Like,
Yeah.
Brennan comes out, they find the first one very, very quickly, and then they just didn't look back from there. I think for Bayridge, they want to wrestle control back. You need to find that first goal, but obviously not going that way to start as Adam Bobcat keeping the good times rolling for Brennan. They just have not looked back after dropping that first game.
Yeah, good placement, perfect power that you put on it. Adam Bobcat opening us up with the first goal for the Brawlers. Not even 20 seconds in, man. It just seems like the momentum is fully on their side. And Bayridge, they have played a good game. They have been playing well, but I don't know. Do you chalk it up to being unlucky, or do you just chalk it up to the Rocket Brawlers being the GOATs? What do you say?
I don't know. I mean, it is tough to say. I think both these teams playing like champions right now, and I think that, you know, for Bayridge, it's just trying to wrestle that momentum back, because you kind of had your chain snatched a little bit after, you know, coming out firing with game 1, and Brennan, they seem to have figured it out. It's get Juicy the ball and just let him do his thing, right? Just find ways to set him up, have him get these rotations come through, and that's been the recipe for success. Bayridge, they just haven't been able to adjust to that. They're playing at such a high tempo, but a lot of these shots and offensive opportunities, they just don't amount to much. So I think maybe some cleaner executions on offense, a little smarter rotations on defense, and you should be able to find some success.
Nice little pop from Chapa should be a goal, but was that Juicy? Do not tell me that was Juicy that got that save.
I don't know.
I feel like it was Zim Zam Zoom, but it might have been Juicy. He's able to get a reset on that ball as well. Happy Cappy is going to get that ball high enough to be saved. It's Bayridge now. The very, very clear advantage off the flick. Happy Cappy passes that one off to G. Now we equalize with the goals. 1-1, Bayridge coming back slowly but surely. They're trying to find their groove once again.
They found the groove, and no better time, I think, with how the series looks like it could be going, where Brennan's slowly starting to take over. So really, really needed for Bayridge to get something back, as we're all knotted up and even. We'll see which team decides to take that next step and continue to move forward. But it's been close thus far. I mean, we're seeing a lot of really solid stuff from either side. Do you have a prediction as to how this is gonna go? What do you think it'll take, for that team to?
Wow, super juicy again.
That will help.
Oh yeah,
that'll
definitely help. You know, a little bit. You know, just a tad. That'll definitely help, just a tad, if Super Juicy's able to get these opportunities, man. He's just so speedy. Whatever facet he's in, whether he has to pass, save, get the shot, make the goal himself, he's just everywhere in every play for the Brawlers. And that's the type of player you need. How Happy Cappy answering right back off the kickoff.
Did I hear a bang getting called as well?
A bang? Yeah. Hey, you might have.
Mike Breen style? Hey, I mean, warranted. Another quick response, though. We've seen a couple of those there, and Bayridge not giving up yet. So trading blows again in Game 3. Critical Game 3 in terms of momentum. It doesn't seem like either of these teams want to go home right now. Playing for their tournament lives. G's going to go up and meet that booming clear. Now Brennan trying to make the most out of this opportunity in Bayridge's end. Happy. He's going to be able to dribble it out. He's going to get bumped. That will give Brennan back control, but the rotation comes through, and Bayridge able to briefly regain control. Some awkward jumps from Juicy, and I think Bayridge might be able to find this clear that they desperately needed.
Man, if I'm not wrong, G has been so starved of boost since the kickoff. I have not seen his tank go up to 100 since the kickoff, which is crazy. He is finally going to be able to get something for himself and be able to do anything. Adam Bobcat trying to get the 50. Leach scores a goal, but nothing produced. Zim Zam Zoom as the third. Just has to play his time, play as slowly as possible. That whiff is very dangerous, but no Bayridge players. The speed to get there in time. G is going to get a handle on it, but it's going to go back into the control of the Brawlers. Super Juicy once again with the carry. Not able to get on the ceiling to get the second flip, but still dangerous position for Bayridge to be in. And the Rocket Brawlers, you can feel it. They just want to go. They just want to keep attacking as best and as long as they can.
I think that's the play. If you can get your offense sort of clicking, you're eventually going to find your way through. And I think Brennan definitely has the potential to make that happen with the guys they have on their roster. They just need to make sure they can find the opening that they need. Super Juicy trying to get off himself, but Adam Bobcat,
wow,
my goodness, G with a great save to keep this one tied. The Rocket Brawlers almost found the tiebreaker, but not meant to be, as Bayridge clears it out, and Rocket Brawlers, 30 seconds left, have to go back to the drawing board.
Oh, you already could tell after that hit, Super Juicy, he wanted to go up for that if he could. What a save from Zim Zoom. Kappa is good. Oh, Choppa is going to be able to find the angle just barely. 20 seconds left. What a needle to thread, by the way.
I think that was redirected off of...
Oh, Adam Bob. I mean, the ball was in anyways, so Adam, he just tried to get a handle on it. Just put a bit more power, but either way, Bayridge is going to be up 3-2 with only 20 seconds left. A little bit of a Spanish kickoff attempt. G is going to go up with the ball. Super Juicy has a little bit of time, but Zim Zoom comes in. Third man flying for his goal. As the Rocket Brawlers, man, they just answer right back time and time again.
And just like the last set of goals that we traded, the response was so quick for Bayridge, and now they give it over to the Rocket Brawlers. And Lello, it looks like we might be in for some more overtime this year, barring a last-second attempt from Happy. Not enough power behind it. Super Juicy gonna take it himself, has maybe one more chance, but timer not helping out there. Overtime for game number 3. And already you can just tell that these teams, the pressure is on. Such a critical game in terms of momentum. G with the first shot, Super Juicy with the save.
Choppa, lots of speed in the midfield. Is going to lose that 50 to Adam Bobcat. No boost to his name, but thankfully Cappy is going to be there to at least send the ball to the corner if at all possible. Now this is looking very awkward for the Rocket Brawlers. G just running the interference, trying to bump as much as he can, but if you leave Juicy free in these situations, it's very dangerous. He's going to get spun out a little bit, but passing that ball over to Zim Zoom. He's going to send it to the backboard. Double commit isn't going to fully work as Zim Zoom has all but a free shot, but Choppa able to turn around in time and get that save. Now G just sending it long and high if possible. Juicy is going to get that mid to at least get up to save the ball. It's looking very hard. It's so awkward if you are the Rocket Brawlers, but Zim Zoom with such a light touch is able to control it, give his team more than enough time, and no one in the midfield to receive Choppa's pass. Will put Bayridge quite an awkward situation. Very low boost on all sides. G is going to be there for the cut, but still, Choppa, the only member with a full tank, as everyone else is trying to run interference as best as possible.
Yeah, the Rocket Brawlers doing a really good job at putting a lot of pressure, but just not able to get it done. And I mean, Zim Zoom was so close, but not close enough as G ends it for Bayridge. They get it done in overtime once again. G has made some insane plays all day, getting it done once again. They take the 2-1 series lead.
Same score as the first,
Same score as the last one, but I mean, it was Zim Zoom who takes the match MVP. Really, really good performance from him. He probably should have had that winning goal in overtime, but just missing, and Bayridge, they take advantage of that.
Yeah, and I also want to note out the bump from Choppa. Just, he got Zim Zoom so far away from the rotations, just cut him off. G had more than enough time, even on a very low tank, to just score that. Just slot that one in for himself, but game 4, how do you recover from that? Same score as the first. You know you can dominate if you are the Brawlers. You know you can beat this team, but still, in the end, you didn't. After coming off a very dominant win, you lose in OT, exact same score as the first one as well. How does that affect you mentally, and how do you refresh, recharge to be able to bring this game to 5?
Well, I think you just have to brush it off at this point. You know you're still not out of it yet. You have a chance to fight back and just get back to basics. Right now, figure out what was working before. You know that Super Juicy was kind of the guy who was like the catalyst for your offense. So if you can get him active once again, I think that's going to be a good recipe for success. But look at this, Choppa with a full head of steam. Isn't going to be able to finish, but already Bayridge really trying to push the tempo early, and I think they're trying to silence the Rocket Brawlers right now. They do not want any hope of that happening because they cannot keep Super Juicy off the scoring page, just doing everything for the Rocket Brawlers right now. Nice touch as well.
Nice pass from Adam Bobcat, and then the cherry picker moment from Super Juicy is just so perfect. Able to slot that one away. Little over 30 seconds. Once again, the Rocket Brawlers proving that they can get it done on attack if they so choose. Bayridge, they have played a very controlled game. Choppa nearly responding with virtually the same goal as Juicy. Is going to go a little wide, but still the double jump from the Rocket Brawlers is going to put them very low boosts. He's just going to have to carry this one all the way back into the corner and hand it off to his teammate and Choppa off the ceiling. This ball's very dangerous, and Adam Bobcat is more than happy to collect.
Hey, do take those, and what did I say? Get back to basics. If you're the Rocket Brawlers, get back to that suffocating offense that we saw in Game 2, and it seems like they've been able to tap into that. I mean, really, really solid start. You got Adam Bobcat and Super Juicy. It seems like that's the tandem that's really been working for this Brennan team. A 2-goal lead early, still a lot of time for Bayridge to make some noise, but can they keep up with this high-octane offense? Everybody getting involved now.
Each and everyone on the scoring board. Zim Zam Zoom is going to get one for himself off of a nice pass with the reset from Super Juicy. Up 3-0 with a little under 2 minutes on the docket. Now it's up to Bayridge. How do you attack in this situation? How do you get in there? Because you cannot play defensive.
I think it's just one goal at a time at this point. You know, you still have a lot of time left on the clock. You just need to take it one goal at a time. Try and find ways to rotate back on defense. Be a bit more clinical if you can.
Wow.
But I mean, what a ground pitch. My goodness, that was disgusting from Adam Bobcat. We're going to see this again. Nice lob. Oh my goodness, that is an absolute rocket.
169 kph. My goodness. All right,
maybe this one just is destined to go to 5 at this point.
It's looking like, and I don't know. I'm not a fortune teller, but I can read. This dominance is gonna.
I'm happy.
You're happy.
I'm happy about that. Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem.
Man. I appreciate that.
No problem. Man.
Let me not.
Okay.
Let me not. But anyways, Adam Bobcat off the sidewall. Just try and get the reset. Force troubles, but no booster's name isn't going to be able to find it. And with the demo, Choppa is able to get that one. Nearly. I thought that was about to hit the crossbar, but thankfully it is going to go in. Happy Cappy is taking it around the world, passing it off to his teammate, and then goal going to be produced. Now only 3 goals behind for Bayridge, but can the Brawlers respond how they have been responding time and time again?
And what did I say earlier? I mean, it just starts with one, right? Just take it one step at a time. Don't think about that deficit. You know, just try and stay level-headed, I think, is the best way to get through this. You still have some decent time left to go as G and company looking to try and end the series here. Super Juicy with the save. And Zim Zam Zoom going to try and lob it up to his teammate who's looking for the follow-up, but a nice save from Choppa. Stops out a demo as well, gives Bayridge temporary numbers. G going to be able to carry it up the field. Zim Zam Zoom a little bit of a miss, but not able to finish it up as Juicy is going to come back for the save.
Zim Zam Zoom does get the back pass on over to his teammates, but such a little boost around the Brawler's side. It's a little dangerous for them. Happy Cappy not able to get the second touch off the wall. The Rocket Brawlers are going to be able to stabilize. Zim Zam Zoom just try and land, but is going to get bumped out as Choppa and Happy Cappy take control of the ball in the mid. Now, not too much time. They are going to get a bump and the flick over, but Zim, he's been such a good third man in this series, just so stable, and then turning up now on the offense whenever they need him to be, that player they need him to be. Now we're looking at G, able to get one reset, got around Juicy, but again, it's Zim Zam Zoom on the backboard, ready to play that defense, ready to be that shadow that Super Juicy needs. And man, just so strong on all fronts is this Rocket Brawlers team. They've been playing so well. Even in the first and third games that they did lose, that was an OT. That is a very hard-fought game, and we're seeing the same kind of dominance that we saw in Game 2 coming out of them. And if they can keep this up, the series might be theirs.
It definitely has that chance. I think Bayridge, they've just been a step behind.
Whoa.
I mean, they are able to find another one as Choppa. Gonna get the deficit to 2 now. That's a booming shot coming through. But with a minute left to go, I mean, you're asking for, you don't want to say a miracle, but 2, maximum 3 in a minute is going to be tough. You'd have to think you need to get something off the kickoff here. Do momentarily get control, but Adam Bobcat quickly getting control, but gonna be pinched over towards G Happy. Getting set up, but Choppa just a near miss. That was the one I think you needed if you were Bayridge. Still trying to fight, but now with the Rocket Brawlers in control, they can play for some booming passes. Juicy with a miss, though. As now this one getting sent briefly the other way. Just more time wasted. That only benefits the Rocket Brawlers. Time playing the 4th man right now as G desperately trying to keep Bayridge's hopes alive in this Game 4.
Full bump attempt onto Juicy. This is going to get dodged, and now with only 18 seconds, the Rocket Brawlers, honestly, at this point, they're just playing so much stall, so much defense. Zim Zam Zoom is going to be up. Might try and go for a double attempt of his own. Isn't going to find it, but this game should be over. In Game 5, this series is going to go to, once again, dominance from the Brawlers. As this one, bring it all the way.
And I think that's the only way it could be at this point. I mean, we've been treated with some absolute cinema thus far with this series, and I don't know who's going to take this 5th game. I mean, I might have to favor the Rocket Brawlers now, because I think they've started to wake up a little bit more. They've definitely looked like they've been in control ever since that Game 1 loss.
Yeah, no, definitely. And even in the third that they did end up losing, that OT, it's hard. And anything can
go
really
either
way. Anything can really happen when you get into that overtime, and it is difficult, but mentally they seem fine. They seem like they're completely chilling. And then on the side of Bayridge, you have to wonder what is happening in those even numbered games that seem to be their kryptonite. Because 1 and 3, they're chilling. 2 and 4, I don't know what happened. I don't know. Maybe they're an odd number team. Maybe they like to take every series to 5 and then just win it out in the 5th. Who really knows? But yeah, I'd honestly have to agree with you. With the way the Brawlers have been playing, I would not be upset or surprised if they did end up winning.
Well, now's the time to put your money where your mouth is for either of these teams. Somebody is going home after this game. We're going to find out who that will be. As both of these teams, they've been trading blows like championship fighters. They have absolutely been going at it. Final round now, Game 5. Choppa and G trying to make magic happen in the offensive end, but nothing really generated there as the Rocket Brawlers back in control. Zim Zam Zoom flying in with a nice little touch, setting up for Adam Bobcat, who does find the demo. Really good early opportunity, but not able to capitalize. Do get back in control, and you will say that the Rocket Brawlers have done a really good job of controlling possession in these last few games. They've been able to really control the pace of play, and even the goals that seem to go in against them always seem to come off of just some really good setups coming through from Bayridge. Let's see if they can maybe tap into some of that magic shot coming through from Happy Cappy, but another deflection from this Rocket Brawlers defense.
4 saves, 4 Juicy is low boost they may be at, but the attack is so relentless for Bayridge. Everyone just flying in, trying to force this ball into the net as much as humanly possible. Happy Cappy is going to get around it, but pixel perfect save for the Rocket Brawlers is going to be their saving grace as this ball is finally going to get out of the orange half. Is Juicy as well, just try and go for a shot. Isn't going to be able to find it as Happy Cappy does get the save, but still, the Rocket Brawlers, they've been so composed, so controlled in the defense, but G flying in through the mid does find the opening goal as Bayridge, they finally, once again, find an answer.
Finally, and this is going to be the first time in a bit they're going to be able to play with the lead as well, and that's exactly how you need to start this game if you're Bayridge. You know, it's been a little bit of a struggle besides those OT wins, but really able to get back in and respond early in this critical Game 5. Only a 1-goal lead, though. Still a lot of time left, so definitely not over yet. It's the Rocket Brawlers looking to find this answer, although Bayridge really turning up the pace now. Choppa with a huge answer to add on to this lead. Look at this, G going up so fast on the wing, getting past Super Juicy, and just knowing his teammate is there. Great chemistry shown between these two Bayridge players.
Man, I love how fast G was on that left side wall, just taking that ball completely by himself all around, and Choppa waiting in the wings, able to get that goal, and nearly saw a kickoff goal as well. Happy Cappy is going to find the 50, and oh, I thought that bounced off of Juicy's car in the net. It was very close, but Choppa flying in isn't going to have the power to get that goal. It's the Rocket Brawlers now. They're kind of scrambling on the defense, kind of seeming like they don't know what to do if they don't have the space. And Bayridge, they've been so suffocating so far in this game. Happy Cappy again is going to put a shot up. The ball's going to go ceiling down as nearly a team misplay turns into something of a good team play. Comes in, Juicy, trying to force the issue. Is going to get stopped out by Cappy, but it's Zim Zam Zoom and Adam trying to pick up the pieces. The placement was nearly there, but it's going to get saved out regardless.
Bayridge looking like shades of themselves in the early goings of this series. Doing a good job at controlling the pace, and you can tell the difference when they get to play with the lead and how dominating they can be. And now they're starting to really control things as time ticking away now for the Rocket Brawlers. Still not over yet, but G with a nice shot that just careens its way in. A nice little bounce pass. And now this one's slowly slipping away from the Rocket Brawlers, and it's just things like that you need to be able to save, but just not able to get it done is Adam Bobcat. Unfortunately, Rocket Brawlers in a really tough spot with a minute 34 left to go.
Yeah, it's very, very difficult to come back from this situation, and really you're looking at your two stars in Juicy and Zim Zam Zoom. Ball is gonna get sent up as players I was just noting about actually assisting each other. Little carry and the pop from Super Juicy is going to go wide, but Zim Zam Zoom is able to find the tightest of angles and at least get one. Minute 24 remaining, only 2 goals left to score if you want to try and force the overtime. And it's definitely seeming possible, especially off the back of that demo. If Juicy's able to beat G here, does not. No goal produced, but still. Ball is going to get passed over to Adam Bobcat, and in the mid, finds the angle. One more goal left, one more, and then you see that coveted OT as we're seeing the Rocket Brawlers that we love to see, that we've seen in Game 2 and 4, show glimpses again in 5.
Man, maybe I spoke too soon there with this one being over, because they're doing a really good job at fighting for their tournament lives here. Still 1 goal down, though. Bayridge just need to close it out in this final minute of play. But now the Rocket Brawlers, some newfound life, a second wind to try and extend this to a 3rd overtime in this series. G is going to go up and meet Super Juicy in the air. Happy, looking to try and find that final potential goal in this series. Not going to be able to come through with it. G, though, trying to keep it alive. Choppa just missing. Bouncing off the crossbar. Desperately, Bayshore trying to keep this alive. 30 seconds left to go. Controlling the pace now. Choppa flying in with a little bit of a miss, and now things get a little bit awkward in front of the net, but it's going to go up the wing. G saves it. Still in control. Adam Bobcat with another massive save. Rocket Brawlers still staying alive, but the more Bayridge controls this ball, the longer it's going to benefit them. One last chance now for the Rocket Brawlers to maybe get something, but it's going to be a little bit too late, I think. 3 seconds left to go. Bayridge on the cusp of a series victory. Super Juicy, one last real attempt, trying to carry it up, but Bayridge They fight and scrap their way through this series, and they get it done in 5.
Wow, congratulations to Bayridge. Played this series so well, even after getting put at such a deficit, getting, honestly, such a hard game 2, and then going into game 3, finding that win again, and then even again, losing in similar ways in game 4. They're able to take it in 5. Congratulations to Bayridge. They're going to be moving on into what looks like the lower semifinals, if I'm not incorrect. Only 2 more before you make it to that coveted grand final. Let's see if they're able to make the run.
They definitely could. I mean, for the Rocket Brawlers, I mean, you have to be happy about that game. Obviously not the result that you wanted, but a really good showing from this team. They really put up a good fight against one of the teams that, coming into this game, really high ranked as well. I mean, this was the number 2 team coming in to this tournament, for at least the high school side. So a really solid performance for this Rocket Brawler side. Definitely nothing to be sad about there, and very entertaining series for us here on the desk.
Yeah, definitely very entertaining. I really love how both teams played. I like how everyone got their moment. Everyone was able to shine, and they all did some really cool things.
Yeah, and I mean, we saw some potential, you know, some future potential stars coming through, and guys like.
Are you recruiting already?
Hey, I mean,
are you early recruiting right now?
Maybe we do need some help for the future. Hey,
you never know. You never know.
But it was good. Really solid stuff from both teams. Dare I say the most entertaining series of the day so far? Is that too much of a stretch?
No, I don't think that's too much of a stretch whatsoever. Definitely the closest. Very nerve-wracking in some moments, but yeah.
The first one that is like needed to go the distance, like for a reason.
Yeah.
This time,
elimination game as well.
Instead of just playing out, as well. You know, like I said, elimination game as well. So, really good. The Blazers move on, and guys, we got the middle school finals coming up. I think from here on out, I think it's all going to be. They said it was all going to be finals for the most part from here on out. So this is going to be the middle school finals on stage right now. Prod, do we have word on who those 2 teams are? Stand by.
I'm standing.
No, you're sitting right now, but it's okay. I understand. You know, I knew what you meant.
Thanks, man.